to Let Our Light Shine.
Shine the light into the world. Shine the light into the world. Shine the light into the world.
Let it shine. It is time for one and all to live the dream, answer the call.
Answer the call.
There is enough love in your heart to change the world. Change the world. Yeah.
Shine the light into the world.
Shine the light into the world.
Shine the light into the world.
Hey, yeah.
Shine the light into the world.
Let it shine. One by one we'll plant the seed.
Plant the seed.
Wherever there is a need,
There's a need.
we are the very hands of love, reaching out into the world. Yeah.
Shine the light into the world.
Come on, let's do it. Shine your light now.
Shine the light into the world.
Shine the light into the world.
Shine the light into the world.
Ooh.
Oh, break it down, sister, sister.
We reach the base in our human evolution. People get ready for the love revolution. For every problem, we are the solution. Now is the time to put on your shine.
Shine on.
Where is God in the midst of tragedy? But living in the hands of heart of community. Answer the call and love will set you free. Now is the time to put on your shine.
Shine the light into the world.
You got to
Oh, shine your light.
Shine the light into the
You
world.
gotta keep it coming. You gotta come with me.
Shine the light into the world.
Shine the light into the world. The time is right. We must unite to fight the fight. Brothers and sisters, shine your light
Light into the world.
for justice, for peace, for freedom.
Shine the light into the world.
You gotta love the light. Oh, come what may.
Shine the light into the world.
Shine.
Shine the light into the world.
The world needs our love.
Shine the light into the world.
Oh yes, the world, it needs our love.
Shine the light into the
The
world.
world needs your light. Oh yeah.
Shine the light into the world.
What one unity? We're gonna speak a little patois. We're gonna give it to the pastor.
Welcome, welcome. Good morning on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. So glad that you're here. It is the first part of June, so we are celebrating birthdays, anniversaries. Who has a birthday or anniversary or anything special this month? Stand up. Yay! We got a song just for you.
May God bless
And keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others. Let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung. May you stay forever young. May you stay
birthdays and anniversaries. Happy Pride Month. Also, there is a lot going on this month, and yes, it is Pride Month. So we are so happy to celebrate that with everybody. And next, where are we? Where's my slides? Someone's chatting. It's okay. It's also Juneteenth, June 19th. Is for Black American freedom, and so Brenda will be doing a talk on that sometime in June for Black Lives Matter. And we need volunteers for various things, and this is one of the leads that we'd like volunteers for, the outreach program lead. So they would do things such as the Mystic Fest that's going on now, just getting that together and getting volunteers and that kind of thing. So if that calls to you, please contact the office and Reverend Brenda for more info. And Mystic Fest is going on right now, so you can go after church today. It's till 5 o'clock today. We do have a booth there, so if you do go, please stop by, say hello. And it's a great place to volunteer also. I think volunteers are probably filled in by now. But it's nice to get the word out there and get people interested in coming. So go check that out. And the Pet Memorial Service is going to be Saturday, June 10th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. in the cafe. So please come there if you've lost a pet. It doesn't have to be recent necessarily, but you just want to come show photos and just be with other people and celebrate the lives of our past pets. And game night, we have a lot going on in June, woohoo. Game night, Saturday, June 24th, 6 to 9 p.m. Lots of fun, bring your favorite game. There's lots of different things out there I'm sure that people will bring, and just have some fun playing games with people. I think that sounds fun. And the drumming circle is today at 12 with Jimmy Standing Buffalo. We'll be doing that. Yes, is that? Oh, that's next week. It says this Sunday. Okay. So that means next Sunday, in case you didn't know what the word this means. So that's next Sunday. Okay. All right. So now is the time to just get into a place of meditation. So you can close your eyes, lower your gaze, just get comfortable. And let's start by taking a deep, cleansing breath, letting go of everything that no longer serves us, whether that's anger or upset or stress, just allowing that to flow away, fall off, flow down to Mother Earth, who accepts it with love and neutralizes it. Oh, and in this place, we can just be. And we can take this time to think about how in our lives are we too stressed, too rushed, too full of doing. How can we instead just focus on being? Oh, a lot of that is just taking a breath, just sitting in silence, connecting with the divine. It's a wonderful way to just be. So let's take that time now to sit with the beautiful music, just allowing ourselves to be, allowing whatever messages might come up to come to us. A divine wisdom to help us along in knowing the best for us, the best way to just be in the world. Let's take this time right now to sit with that. rejoice in my beingness. I rejoice knowing that divine source is all there is. It is within me as me. And I am one with this power, this love, this grace, and we are all connected in that unity, that divine unity, that beautiful grace. And I know that I go through my day, my week, my month, allowing myself to let go of some of the doing and to just be. To be in the moment, to be in the beauty of the flowers, to be in the joy of children, grandchildren, neighbors, friends, laughing and having fun. It is so beautiful to just be. And I'm so grateful for that chance to simply be who I am, be in joy, be in happiness, be connected to that divine spirit. I am grateful for Reverend Brenda and her message today, grateful for our music ministry. I'm grateful for each and every person in the sanctuary and watching online. And I release these words knowing it is so, with ease, grace, love, and joy. And so it is. Amen.
And so now we're going to ask everyone to stand and join us in singing our spirit song for the month. Peace in my life is growing because I choose love. Love's always present, it's what I'm made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one tie that binds us, that can't be undone. I choose love.
I choose love.
Peace in my family is growing because I choose love. Let love be present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one loving family, sharing one son. I choose love.
I choose love.
Peace for our planet is growing because I choose love. Let love be present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one choice unites us. Let this be the one. I choose love. I choose love.
Everybody can choose love.
I choose love.
Hello? Yeah, there we go. Thank you. That was lovely. Today, our prayer chaplain is Lucy Long, right over here. Please join her after service for prayer in the Peace Chapel. And Lucy, thank you for the big type today since I don't have my glasses. I appreciate that. It's like you knew. So this is from 14th century Kabbalist Moses de Leon. God, when he has just decided to launch upon his work of creation, is called He. God in the complete unfolding, being, bliss, and love, in which he becomes capable of being perceived by the reasons of the heart, is called You. But God, in his supreme manifestation, where the fullness of his being finds its final expression in the last and all-embracing of his attributes, is called I.
We haven't done this song in a while, but I think it's highly appropriate.
For my good, yeah, 'cause he's intentional, oh, never failing. I know that all things are working for my good. He's intentional, never failing. All things
are working for my good.
And all things are working for my good.
Working for my good.
'Cause he's intentional.
All things are working for my good.
All things are working for
He's
my
intentional.
good. He's intentional, never failing. All things are
working for my good.
All things are working for my good.
All things are working for my good.
All things are working for my good.
All things are working for my good.
All things are working for my good.
All things are working for my good.
Here's why. 'Cause he's intentional. He's intentional. Oh yeah.
Never failing.
He's intentional.
He's intentional.
Oh, he's intentional.
He's intentional.
And he's never failing.
Never failing. All things are working for my good.
'Cause he's intentional.
He's intentional.
He's intentional.
Never failing.
Oh, yeah. All things are working for my good. All things are working for.
All things are working for my good.
All things are working for my
All things are working
good.
for my good.
All things are working for my
All things are working
good.
for my good.
Everybody, can you put your hands up? Sing along. You see, I don't have to worry 'cause it's working for me. Yeah, it's working for me. I believe it's working for me. And I can smile 'cause I don't have to worry 'cause it's working for me. Is one that's working for you? It's working for me. Yeah, it's working for me. And I don't have to worry cause
I don't have to worry cause
Yeah.
it's working for me.
it's working for me.
It's working for me.
Oh, it's working
It's
for me.
working for me.
Oh, it's working for me. How about you?
I don't have to worry cause
It's working for me. Yeah, it's working.
for me.
It's working.
It's working for me.
Oh, it's intentional.
I'm intentional.
I'm intentional.
intentional.
Are you intentional?
intentional.
Are we as a community intentional?
intentional.
Are we intentional?
intentional.
I want to know today.
intentional.
Can you at least wave at me and let me know you're intentional? Let me see your unity. Wave your hands. Wave your hands if you're intentional. And practice is an intention. One more time, one more time, one more time. Let this be your battle cry today. Very simple. Everybody waving each other and give each other a round of applause. Be intentional today.
Thank you. Good morning. If you don't know me, I'm Reverend Brenda Peters. I'm so happy to have you all here today and see your shining and bright faces. Yay. Today, or this month rather, is Pride Month. This is our Pride t-shirt. We will be selling them in the bookstore. This is a shameless plug, yes. But we will have a booth in July at Pride, and if you, again, volunteer, you get this beauty for free. Just putting it out there. All right. Today, because of Pride Month, I ran across somebody, and I'd like you to meet them. And let me see if my slide, that's my name. I did my other talk last week about love. And this was one of the quotes that I talked about, but I didn't put the slide up. And so it's love, not faith, that moves mountains. And it's by George Sands. And I went, I've never heard of that person before. So I dug in a little deeper and came out with something fabulous, and that's why I'm sharing today. So George Sands, and this information that I've got is from Yale University. So George Sands was a author, a French author. But you would think it was a man, right? Nope, she was a woman. George Sands was her pen name. And I can't pronounce her real name because it's in French and I'm no good at that, so I'm not even going to try. But her pen name was George Sands. And this is one of her quotes that she said, "Since no one was instructing me in religion, it occurred to me I needed one, and I made one for myself." Right? Okay, y'all, she lived in 1804 to 1876. And if you know anything about New Thought, this is when New Thought was bubbling up to the surface. This is when all the pioneers of New Thought were like, there's something more out there. We don't know really what. We're digging in, and that's what they did. And George Sands was one of those people, but she was in French. She was in France doing the same thing, just digging up, like, there's something more. So I'm going to read you a little bit about her life. She's known to modern readers as a symbol of feminism, a woman who challenged patriarchal values through her writings and her life. She left her husband, took up multiple lovers. This woman had fun, apparently. I mean, she dressed like a man. Hey, this is in the 1800s, okay? So put yourself back there. This was like a big, what in the world are you doing? You're dressing like a man, right? And you got a pen name like a man. What are you doing? She dressed like a man, smoked cigarettes. She was a unity person for sure, and wrote novels, essays, and plays in which she defined herself apart from the social conventions that oppressed women. 1800s. These are the people that started us, and the reason why we're here today being able to celebrate Unity of Omaha. Because they took a step outside and said, I'm going to be myself. Be you. Be you. She was a spiritual seeker on a quest for religious principles that would satisfy her mystical sensibility, her political and social ideals, and her desire for autonomy. Sand was a revolutionary figure who forced her contemporaries, to rethink actually, what it meant to be a woman. But through her life and writing, she urged them to rethink as well the nature of God. To rethink the nature of God. That's what we do here, right? His relationship to humans and his role in history. To rethink the nature of God. Her childhood religion revolved around, and this is the one that she created for herself, by the way, okay? So her childhood religion that she created by herself revolved around an androgynous god named Krombe. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but who inspired stories told herself in which the god/goddess charmed and consoled those who suffered. So when she was a child, that's what she made up for herself as a religion, because nothing was satisfying her at that time. She wasn't, connecting. How many of us have not connected with traditional religion, right? Yeah. And then, but a lot of us go, what are we going to do? I don't know. And then you find Unity of Omaha. And then you come and you have fun and we have game night. And so then she did this. But then there was a twist in her life, and somehow she went to a convent school in Paris. And I have a feeling that this was the outside world going, but you need something else. You need something traditional. You're a woman. You should be. You should do. You should have. Right? So she went to a convent. She had a mystical encounter in the convent that kind of like, okay, this is where I should be. But then her grandmother found out about it and said, hell no. And she heard that she had a desire to become a nun, and her grandmother said, you coming home, and took her home. So then her grandmother died, bless her soul. So then Sands married this man, and she was struggling with the whole, am I Catholic, am I not Catholic, what's going on here? And we've all had those, right? Those struggles of what do I believe in? Who do I believe in? Why do I believe in, right? Those struggles of faith that sometimes leave us out in the wind where we feel like we're alone. But you're never alone, right? Never alone, because you always have divinity inside of you. And when you don't know that, you know that through nature. You know that through times of other people helping you. A smile. Somebody saying thank you. Those are the times that source, spirit, God, whatever you want to talk about or say, connects with you. So she started writing after that. And over the next few years, she became a celebrity. And most of her novels were about religion and about seeking. They were fictional, but they always had a strong woman, and they always were about the struggle of faith and finding that, and then men, because she became known for her personal style and passionate affairs. She also, in her novels, she questioned as well, displayed in her two, say that word. I don't know that. I can't say it. I know it, but I can't say it. See? She questioned life. Philosophy. You guys know it. Do you guys want to come up here and talk? Yeah, that word. Novels. And in the midst of her crisis, she didn't journey alone. She was inspired by a number of fellow travelers, a Republican lawyer, Michael de Bourgeois, a renegade Catholic, and a socialist. Those are the people that walked beside her and said, yeah, I don't think that there's something in the traditional that I connect with either. Let's all take a walk and look and dig into it. And what do you think? Those are not people that would really get together, right? Those are not the usual people that would say, yeah, I think like you. Yeah, I think like you. That's another thing. Maybe we should all just observe other people that don't think like us. Because maybe somewhere deep down in them, they are searching. They are looking for something different. She sought a religion that would combine a commitment to human flourishing, social equality, and moral code inspired by Christ's teachings. Right? Unity. New thought. New thought. At the end of her life, well, one of the other things I want to say is that she had a love affair with Chopin. And I had a quote in it, I lost it, but he actually had said that he thought that she was pretty ugly. And he didn't even know if she was really a woman. But he fell in love with her, and she became his muse. So next time you hear one of his pieces, you can know that this lovely woman who dresses like a man and smokes cigarettes was his muse. At the end of her life, she fought back against pessimism, that word too. Wow, I just don't like big words today. Affirming her belief in a God who oversaw progress towards a better future. Sand's religion of humanitarianism, you know that word, reflected her own spirit of goodwill and generosity, but also the religious struggles she confronted as a young woman in the 1830s. So this is one person, B.U., that was herself, that through her novels changed people's thinking, challenged people's thinking. And they weren't, novels of teaching. They were fiction. Be you. So how do you dig into being you? Well, the first thing is to know the truth of who you are, and that is that you are all divine. You are all divine. You are all divine. So there's the times that you go through, the struggles that you go through, like that song said, it's all for your good. And I know sometimes it's like, how can this be for my good? But I can tell you through my own personal experiences, it is. On the other side of whatever you're struggling with, there is light, there is love. And there is another higher level of you waiting just waiting for you to come and play. Waiting. But you have to define who you are. If you do not know who you are, how can you be you? People who are in the LGBTQ plus, hey, I said it. I usually struggle with that too. But they actually have to come out and be themselves. And that sometimes is very hard. But it shouldn't be. When you know yourself, when you're in yourself, when you have confidence, to be able to step out and say, this is who I am, like it or not, this is who I am. So be divine. The second one is find your passion. Find your passion. She had a passion. She had a passion of not being in a typical marriage. At that time of, history of the life of the 1800s, that was weird. And I'm sure she got flack for having all these affairs with wonderful men, right? But she did it, and she learned that she had a passion for writing. Just think if she would have become a nun. Just think. This is the time when I'm telling you guys, you want to change the world, you want to go out and change the world, it starts right here with you. Right here with you. That's what she did. She figured out through all her struggles, through all her journey, who she was and what her passion was, and then she took off. And then she took off. And I know I'm talking a lot about women today, but men, this is for you too. And then the last thing that, the last thing is to follow your divine wisdom. That divine wisdom, that little voice, the small voice, the internal voice, the ones that you say, am I crazy because I'm talking to myself? People are going to think I'm crazy. Let them. Because that's part of being you. And being able to follow that divine wisdom inside you, saying it's okay to be you. It's okay to say what you think and feel and who you are, as long as it doesn't hurt others. But it's okay to follow that divine wisdom. When you hear, if you haven't done this, if intuition, that's another word for it, is new for you, and you hear when you're driving, this is the best way I always teach people. If you are driving, and you know where you're going, and all of a sudden you hear, turn left, turn left. And I know it's a struggle because I've done it myself. I'm like, no, I need to go right. But when I turn left, because I've heard that, then I have missed a whole accident. I have missed construction. I have gone into wonderful neighborhoods that I didn't even know were there. And there were things for me to see and to feel. So that's a start. If you hear, have pizza tonight for supper, have pizza tonight for supper. Just try it with the little things. Try it with the little things. Don't be afraid. And try not to judge yourself and say, I'm crazy. Just try it. And then come back and tell me what happened. Because it will be fun. Be open to it. So know that you're divine. Find your passion. And listen to your wisdom. Your divine wisdom. Listen to your intuition. Be you. So this week, do these little things. Remind yourself, especially when you make a mistake, like I did today with the big words that apparently I can't say. Go, it's okay, because I'm still divine. It's all right. And then also, find your passion. Take a look. If there's a class you want to take, but you say, I'm too old. No, you're not. Stop it. You're not too old. I don't have enough time. Yes, you have all the time in the world. Remember, abundance. You can create time. You can make time. Find your passion. And then finally, work on that divine wisdom and keep in touch with it. Of course, prayer and meditation always help connect you with that. Find your divine wisdom and listen. Be you. My hope, my wonderful gift I want to give to you today is that you have permission to be you. Be crazy, be weird, be wild, be fun. Be you. Whatever, and if you're not those, and you're just one of those people that like to sit and be you, it's okay. If you're quiet, be you. And let others be them. Namaste. Okay, and today we will go ahead with our affirmation for abundance and also support of Unity of Omaha. If you could, if you feel like you want to support, if you've been spiritually fed today, please text your gifts through 402-543-5339 or go to our website, unityofomaha.org, or as always, a check in the mail. I want to give a shout out to everybody who is online with us today. I forget to do that sometimes, but we see you, we know you're here, we feel your energy, and we're blessed that you're with us. All right, and then also, let's say the affirmation. Say it with me, please. Celebrating unexpected blessings, I live well today.
Doc.
Wake up and breathe in deeper than yesterday. Take on the morning like your soul's been remade. Roll down the windows, let your cares fly away. Good things are yours to claim, you don't have to wait.
All across the sky, new mercies rise, and the future's bright.
Oh, you're gonna free. This is a new day. No looking back anymore. Open your eyes. It's coming, coming. You've got a freedom. No looking back anymore. Open your eyes. It's coming, coming. This is a new day. Don't let it go away. The old is gone away. This is a new day. Don't let it slip away. Don't let it slip away. Go on and reignite impossible dreams. Become the one you never thought you could be. Oh,
All across the sky,
across the sky,
new mercies rise,
mercies
and the
rise.
future's bright.
Oh, this is a new day.
Come on.
Everything's bursting with hope. Coming alive. This moment. You've got a freedom. You're looking back anymore. Open your eyes. It's coming. This is a new day. The old is gone away. This is a new day. Don't let it slip away. This is a new day. The old is gone away. This is a new day. Don't let it slip away. Love hasn't given up on you.
No.
Love hasn't given up on you.
No.
Love is making the old things new today and every single day. Love hasn't given up on you. Love hasn't given up on you. Love, oh love. New day. This is a new day. Everything's bursting with hope. Come old has gone away. The old has gone away. This is a new day. Don't let it slip away. Don't let it slip away. This is a new day. New day, new day. The old has gone away. The old has gone away. This is a new day. Oh, don't let it slip away. Don't let it slip away. This is a new day. This is a new day. New day. It's a new day. New day. It's a new day. Yeah. It's a new day. New day. It's a new day. Oh, it's a new day. It's a new day.
Go back one. All right, everybody, please help me with the blessing of the love offering and tithes that we have received here today, knowing that this energy of abundance, of prosperity flows in us, around us, through us, as us, and what comes in also goes out. It goes out to Unity Headquarters, Unity Worldwide Ministries, Silent Unity, helping them get the word out to be you, to be love, to be one. And we are grateful for this time, and we're grateful for all the energy and the love and the peace and harmony that we receive and that we give to others. And so it is, amen. And please join me for the prayer for transformation. All together. The light of God is in me. The love of God moves through me. The power of God transforms me. And the presence of God is who I am. Wherever I go, God is, and all is well. Be you today.
good to you. If you think I got what you need, show you right. Ooh, yeah. If you think I'm gonna be good to you, if you think I got what you want, show you right. If you think I'm gonna be good to you, if you think I got what you need, show you right. Yeah. If you think I'm gonna be good to you, if you think I got what you need, show you right. If you think I'm gonna be good to you, if you think I got what you want, show you